All right, so I'm going to lay some of the juicy details on you guys. So the tumors or lesions that we found in my brain on the MRI a week ago are small. They range from 1.5 to 2.0 to 2.2 centimeters. There are 2 lesions on my occipital lobe, but as you can see, I can see. So that's great. There's also a small lesion on my somatosensory cortex on the left side, which is, partially causing the tremors that were found on my right arm, and to a very small extent on my right foot. But those tremors have all subsided as the inflammation's gone down thanks to the steroids. What else? All the lesions could be treated with radiation. I opted for a surgical approach for the lesion on the somatosensory cortex because I didn't want any, margin for error up there. My surgeon is a UCLA neurosurgeon. I don't think I could ask for the best because I already have it. Well, technically God's the best healer, but the next best thing I think is a UCLA neurosurgeon. I don't even know if Harvard can beat them. Anyways, I opted for the surgery after radiation because when they radiate a small portion of the brain, it creates what they refer to as a sterile field. So there's no room, once they radiate the bad cells, there's no room for them to grow because they're already in the process of dying. So originally they wanted to operate and then radiate, and that didn't make sense to me because they even said when they were telling me that when you operate, cells will spill because there's blood vessels nearby that can become brittle. So they don't want any possibility for bad cells to move around. And that's why I opted for radiation first. What else? Man, I should shave today. Give me a second. It's gonna be a nice day. That's a cat. No princess. She just growled at the neighbor. Well, yeah, so next February the 24th is my first day of radiation. Yesterday I went into Santa Monica. I had a 3D mapping of my brain with a PET CT. They basically just made the 3D image they're going to go off of, and there's a 1 millimeter margin of error for every procedure, which I think is pretty amazing that they can achieve. I will have 5 radiation treatments in UCLA Santa Monica, which is the number 3 emergency room hospital in the country. Gosh, I really got to shave. I got to look better for you guys. Whole week goes by, you're like, what? When? So I'm going to go in and get 5 rad treatments, and then once I recover from that, we can talk about the surgery, but I'm probably just going to keep pushing for surgery. Come on, let's go, because they're only taking out a tiny little bit. It's like 2.5 millimeters. Come on, let's take it out. It's already tissue. It's not being used. Let's get it out. Right, Ruth? Ruth can eat it. I love juicy snacks. Yeah, that's my treatment for right now. I do have some doctor appointments tomorrow that'll clear things up. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry, it's the weekend. I have some doctor appointments next week that'll answer more questions that I haven't even thought the answers of to yet. So you guys can all stay tuned. Bye.